Alrighty guys, I got a little unboxing unpackaging here. I just got this in the mail from Knife Center, and I've wanted this thing since it came out. Really, I've wanted it, and I just never pulled the trigger on it, and it was on sale, and I had a little bit of extra money, so I went ahead and pulled the trigger on this thing. And it's from Knife Center, so spoiler alert, it is a knife. So let's take a look at this thing. Take this, just a receipt. Using the Zompopo to open it up. Now this is an interesting shape for a box. Was not expecting that. Interesting box. Alright, let's pull this thing out of here. This is my first time opening this. My first time seeing one of these in person. First time handling one of these. It's going to be a first time. Alright, let's get this out of here. I don't know if you guys saw those stickers. You tell what this is. Oh yeah, so we've got an upgraded version of the MKM pocket sheath. It has 2 magnet spots, one for deep carry, one for regular carry. So that's like the new version of this thing, and I use this thing all the time. It's just longer. It's just longer, not longer, but it's just slimmer profile. But that's not what I ordered. What I ordered was this bad boy, this guy right here. So it comes with the pocket sheath, and it comes with some stickers, and this little pog case, little box. This is the Straightline EDC Digger, designed by DCA from Knife Center's YouTube channel, and Igor. I don't know how to say his last name, but he's an Italian knife maker. But this is made by Bestech, I think. So Bestech OEMs this, and it's designed by DCA, and I think Igor had a hand in this. And ever since they came out with this design, I've really wanted to get my hands on this thing. DCA's designs really talk to me. I really like what he does, and he likes Nessmucks, and I love Nessmucks, and we just have a lot of the same taste in knives, I would say. And the reason I kind of didn't want to get it is because this handle. I was worried this handle was going to be too short for me, and it is short. You get a good full 4 fingers and part of the 3rd finger and 4th finger, and they have this little lanyard spot down here at the bottom, which I don't really care for too much, but I'll probably leave it on until it bothers me. You've got this. I got the blue denim micarta. This stuff, I love micarta, and this blue denim just kind of popped, and I wanted to get it. And you've got 14C 28N steel, and you've got DCA's signature on here. And you've got like the spay type style blade. You could call it a reverse Tonto, I guess. I want to call it a spay blade, because this is called the Digger. And the reason it's called the Digger, I believe, is because it's kind of loosely designed around a hori-hori knife. And if you don't know what a hori-hori knife is, it's like a Japanese gardening knife. It's like a shovel / knife, and it's got like a saw serrated one side, some of them do, and it's like a gardening knife. And so this one was loosely based on that, implying that the shape of this blade could be used for some like light digging in the garden. So this would probably be a really good foraging knife. This looks like it would be a really good outdoors knife, and above all, it's an EDC knife because of the size. Let's go ahead and put this sucker in the sheath. That's going to need to get formed over. And then so that looks nice. Look at that. And then when you put this in your pocket, it works just like this. You put this in your pocket and that clips onto the outside of your pocket. Like if this was your pocket, that goes in your pocket and it clasps onto you just like that. And then the second magnet position allows you to nestle this even deeper into your pocket for a deep carry pocket fixed blade. So that is really cool. I really like that. The sheath is made in Italy, and that's the Straightline EDC logo. And there it is. I am really liking that. You got jimping pretty much over half of the back of the blade here. You've got a good amount of jimping right here, and it's really good jimping. Feels nice. Blade stock thickness is, it looks like about 3 millimeters, if I had to guess. And I just love the reverse Tonto spade type blade shape. I'm a really big fan of this blade shape. I love the Osborne 940, and I love like old slip joint knives with the spade blade on it. This is fantastic. I'm gonna be EDCing this for a while. We're gonna bring it to work. I'm gonna carry it around, and we're gonna do a bunch of outdoors tasks with it. And I'll let you guys know how I like it. We're gonna do a really good review. I'm gonna carry it around for a while first, probably like, I don't know, I'm gonna try to use it a lot. It's gonna get at least a couple of weeks of good hard use, just carrying around for EDC. But beyond that, we're gonna take this thing outside and we're gonna put it to work for sure. But look at it. I've been wanting this guy for a really long time. This is going to be a great EDC knife. Look at that slim profile. Super slim, good blade stock thickness, full flat grind on here. This is going to be a really good slicer. Let's take a look at that factory edge. Looks pretty nice. I haven't had anything made by Best Tech before, but I've heard good things about them. So you've got an abrupt change. There's no sharpening choil down here, but that just means that there's no sharpening choil getting in the way of your cutting path. Nothing for it to snag on or anything. If you notice, they just didn't sharpen on the very bottom here, which is completely fine by me. That's how Spyderco does their knives, and that's how a lot of fixed blades are. Does not bother me at all. You can still sharpen this knife and use it. And the factory edge looks nice. And this thing, they did a pretty good job sharpening this. That is pretty sharp. And this isn't just regular paper. This is thin catalog paper. So yeah, it could be sharper, but you know, it could always be sharper. But it shaves no problem, just effortlessly shaves. But you get a pretty good fist grip here, and then you've got a spot, put your thumb for the jimping. That's good. You can get a pretty decent pinch grip. They've got the sides knocked down here. You can get your finger in there and extend the pointer finger and do some skinning and fine controlled cutting. You've got it's a short handle, but it's nice and fat, so it really does give you something to grab onto. And you can always extend that pinky down onto the lanyard if you really want to. I can get most of my finger on there. I do have kind of like smaller hands, but realistically, this is a 3-finger knife. And it looks like we have some Torx bits holding it together. And those Torx bits look kind of cool. It's almost like there's a pattern milled into the Torx. Let's get a good close-up on this guy. It looks like a stone wash on the blade. I really like that blue denim micarta. I really want to try cutting a piece of wood here. Yeah, this nice thin slicey flat grind's not going to be terrible at cutting wood. It's going to be pretty decent. And being a flat grind in this blade shape will be pretty good. This will be a pretty good EDC knife. Above all, this is an EDC knife, everyday carry knife. But the versatility you will get in this knife for outdoors use is going to be really great. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and do that unboxing and show you guys the Straightline EDC Digger. And we'll be carrying this around for the next couple weeks, really trying it out. We'll get this leather sheath nice and broken in, and we'll see how it performs. So we'll get a full review on this thing in the future. And it looks like they cut a little hole for drainage in the leather sheath too. That's what it looks like. So yeah, that's the Straightline EDC Digger. That's going to be it for this video, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. What do you think about this little guy? And we'll see you on the next one.